Yo, what's up friends? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because we're going to be checking out a first on the channel, Jimmie Allen, who I've never heard of, and we're returning to Brad Paisley. And this is a Freedom Was a Highway. And this is a big shout out to Mel and Merek on the Patreon. They didn't technically request this one, but they're the country lovers on the Patreon. So thank you guys for the support and everything. And yeah, I was just thinking, like, I've been really into Brad Paisley lately. I've been listening to She's Everything and Waiting on a Woman lately. And I just love Brad Paisley, man. Like, I love his vibe so much, man. He's just one of my favorite favorite vibes in music. I just love him. And I was like, what has he been doing lately? Because, you know, we have Luke Combs, Brantley Gilbert, we have all the usual guys coming out with new stuff. And I was like, when was the last time Brad Paisley came out with something? And it turns out he just released an album 5 months ago, but I didn't know. But anyway, so we're going to be checking out this one. And as always, if you guys have any artists you want me to check out, leave a comment down below. And if you want to vote on what artists come on the channel every single week, definitely join the Discord. Third link down below in the description. Also, from time to time, I'll ask you guys for song suggestions, stuff like that. So if you want to, give me some suggestions every once in a while, join the Discord. Also, you can find me in the entire Arcvision community. And that's it. So let's get into Freedom Was a Highway. Directed by Jimmie Allen. Multi-talented dude. Is this his music? I love the birds chirping. Interesting keyboards in the background. Okay. What are we getting into? How's Brad gonna come in this? What is going on? Alright, very guitar driven, I love that.
Sunset through a windshield, I can see it now, like a picture in a frame. Blue jeans and t-shirts, who we wore it like a name.
Okay, this is very interesting. So, I really like this stuff. I really like Jimmie Allen's voice because he kind of reminds me like a mixture of because he doesn't have a thick country accent, which I respect because, you know, I never grew up on country, so this genre is very new to me, and sometimes having that thick accent can completely take me, not take me out of the experience, but it's just kind of a barrier sometimes, you know what I mean? But I like how Jimmie has a lighter accent. He still has that kind of country vibe, but he also, I don't know, is it an R&B, a soul vibe a bit too? And it's not just because he's black, it's just beyond that. It's actually when you listen to his lyrics, he has this smoothness to his voice that, at first, thought I'm thinking is like R&B or soul or something. But, yeah, I really like him, man. Let's see what he does with the chorus. And I love the backing band too. It's just a really good beat. And then I like the guitar work. And yeah, we'll see how Brad Paisley comes into this. I like that.
Blue jeans and t-shirts, who we wore it like a name. I wish I could go back to those days when the town was the whole world and love was the girl next door. Soundtrack with a song in the dark. I miss those days when our dreams were there for chasing. singing along to a hip-hop song. I wish I could rewind and replay when the town was the whole world and love was the girl next door. Soundtrack with the song in the dark. I miss those days when our dreams were there for chasing. The time was better wasted. We were summer young and living for Friday. And freedom was a highway. Freedom was a highway. When you're 17 and driving, you don't think about the road running out. No, no, no. You just keep your eyes on that horizon, 'cause you're wrapped up in that. Was a song in the dark. I miss those days when our dreams were there for chasing. The time was better wasted. We were summer young and living for Friday. And freedom was a highway. Freedom was a highway. Freedom was a highway, baby. Yeah. Freedom was a highway. Freedom was a highway. Freedom was a highway.
Man, that was a great song. And it is funny too. Yeah, before I get into that, I was just gonna say that I feel like I haven't heard a song I've loved in a long time on the channel. Like, it's probably been like a couple of weeks since I've loved something. And yeah, but like about this one, I love this song. I love Jimmie's voice. I love seeing Brad again. I don't know. I get happy when I see Brad. I don't know why. I just love his vibe. He's just like he comes across like just such a genuine guy. Like, I just fucking love Brad Paisley, man. I just love his vibe, love his energy, love his voice, love his guitar work, man. He's like straight up just one of my favorite guitarists, period. Not even in country. I just like, every time I hear the She's Everything intro and Whiskey Lullaby, I'm just like, this guy, regardless of genre, is incredible. And then this song, just the backing band was fantastic. The vibe of this one was so beautiful. And this felt like a song that it felt like a song from the 2000s, you know what I mean? Like a strong chorus, a great fade out, like a good feeling to it, you know? This felt classic to me, you know what I mean? This felt like kind of the music I listened to growing up. And that kind of goes into what I was just gonna say. And then I guess the last thing I'll say about the lyrics is I'm not gonna look over the lyrics. This is a very self-explanatory song, and it's not about the lyrics, it's about what it feels like. It's relatable. It just, you know, the story wraps you up and you think about your experiences and, you know, with dating and girls and university and high school and stuff like that. But yeah, so what I was going to go into was like the last few weeks, I've been kind of in the dumps a bit. I have not been feeling like my usual self. I've not wanted to record. And like every time, you know, last week of recording, like I don't think I loved any of the songs I did. And it was just, I literally was like, okay, what's wrong? What's going on? Am I just not into this anymore? And you know, that's something I have to remind myself sometimes, is like, you're not going to enjoy every song. And because especially with reacting, imagine I do 24 videos a week, right? So imagine not really enjoying the last 24 songs. Like, you're just like, what the hell am I doing? You know what I mean? So, and today I've recorded 4 videos today. This is the 4th, and every single one I've really enjoyed. So today is just like, it kind of has resurfaced. Also, I was going through some shit emotionally, and I went to my hung out with my buddy Christian the other day. I went to his farm, and we just had a great day, and just I was able to get some shit out that had been stewing in my head and kind of driving myself a bit insane. Just some personal stuff, and like I thought I was just depressed. I thought I was just burnt out, and I was, you know, like I need to take a break from YouTube and stuff. And after we hung out for a couple hours, I felt good, super kind of free. And I guess that's what I'll say to any of you guys. If any of you guys are like depressed or feeling burnt out and just feeling like you have no fucking energy and like everything's gray, you don't find enjoyment in anything you're doing. Like literally, the TV show I was watching, I wasn't enjoying it. The book I was reading, I'm a huge reader, wasn't enjoying it. This channel wasn't enjoying. I was just going through the motions, you know what I mean? Just going through it. A couple highlights here and there, but I was starting to worry about myself. I was like, what's wrong with me? I'm not enjoying anything. And there'd been like a romantic thing that kind of had been kind of haunting me in some sense recently. It was one of those what if scenarios, right? Where it's like, yeah, so there'd been that going on. And also just in life, there'd been a lot of things up in the air. And it didn't occur to me. And like, this is some people ask me, because I did my thesis on depression in university in my last year. And like depression is there's so many variables to depression. And I think we don't think about them all the time. But I don't think we think about stress, how it affects us. Because like I've been in the dumps for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Probably 2 or 3 weeks. And I just thought I was like fucking burnt out and depressed. But the moment I was able to get clarity on some of this stuff and just get it out, like talk to a buddy about it, like gone. Like I had more, like literally had more energy. Like I had been feeling like I didn't have any stamina anymore. And I just, like I said, everything was gray. The moment I talk about it, process it, I'm good. So I just noticed now, I'm like, wow. Like if you guys are holding on to shame, if you guys are holding on to secrets, if you guys are holding on to something that's driving you, a big decision in life that is driving you crazy, and you don't feel like you can trust anyone to talk about it, I guarantee if you're feeling depression, it might be tied to that. Like I feel like depression is tied to a couple of things. Your diet is massive because your microbiome is it develops your serotonin. So it's like if you're eating improperly, you're probably gonna have cloudy brain fog. So that's the first thing. It's like if you're depressed, get your diet good. Just, get that better. So we don't have to worry about that. That's not a variable anymore. Then you might notice your depression clears up. If it doesn't, then you go into the next stage, which is, what is your lifestyle looking like? Have you been working out? Have you been active? Have you been outside? Have you been actually looking at the sun? Because that'll do it too. If you haven't seen the sun in a while, literally it's like you're not creating vitamin D, right? So you're probably deficient in vitamin D. And then then you get it more into the emotional stuff. And that's the last thing. One of the last things is, what are you holding on to right now? How stressed are you? How high is your cortisol? Do you feel ashamed of yourself? Like there's that kind of stuff. Like, and that, whereas I'm just noticing, because sometimes as a guy, I can just push it down and just not worry about it. But I'm just realizing like I just need to talk about it sometimes. I just need to accept it exists, because in your head, it just spirals. Once you get it out, it goes out linearly. You know what I mean? Like it goes out in a nice sequence, and you can look at it and be like, okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is the decision. This is what I'll do. When it's in your head, it just goes worst case scenario, best case, like it's just this volleyball game of like what ifs, right? So that's a big thing that I've noticed, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, and this song is probably my favorite song I've listened to in the last couple of weeks. This was great. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And as always, if you guys enjoyed anything I talked about in this video, definitely consider checking out my podcast. I have musicians on there, friends on there, business people. A lot of it has to do with humanity and just psychology, trauma, and the way our society is going right now. So if you're interested in any of that, linked down below. Also, if you want to have any song quests from me and check out any of our full album reactions, definitely join the Patreon if you're interested in that. First link down below. Also, you get to support the channel. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm on this one, definitely leave a like, leave a comment. And that's pretty much it. Keep sharing these videos. It really helps. Word of mouth is definitely the fastest way to grow channels. So if you want to help me get to 5,000 subscribers, it's the next thing I'm looking at. Definitely keep helping me that way. I appreciate it. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.